I'm Paul, the best man for today. I'm the one who did the whole pretending I couldn't find the ring in the church, so you lot are in for a treat. James told me to keep this short. Just an informal do, he said. So I've edited out all the jokes. He's also told me not to talk about, he just told me this, not to talk about any of his past relationships. So apologise if this speech is a very average 35 seconds shorter than it was meant to be. just scribble that sentence out. I've known James for all of his life and the majority of mine. I've actually seen James take a poo in a potty. That hasn't happened for weeks. He probably won't remember that, and now I wish I didn't. As some of you might not know, James grew up without any brothers or sisters, so quickly had to learn to entertain himself. This entertainment wasn't always what you might call conventional. For example, I remember on one occasion I went round to his house and he was getting dead wasps and insects and dipping them into tubs of melted wax. He created his own mentalist version of Madame Tussauds. I realised that makes him sound like he displayed the early signs of a serial killer, but don't worry, you soon forgot that. And he turned his attention to experimenting with homemade bombs and heavy I lived next door but once to James, and often on a Sunday morning you'd hear a massive bang, right? The windows of the house would shake, the cat would come running in like he's just witnessed Edgeside Council Estate go up in smoke, right? If you looked out the window you could honestly see the mud still raining down, and my mum wouldn't even look up from a paper. She'd just go, it'll be James in the field. So much so that became a catchphrase. Now, I used to keep a diary in my youth, not like a Dear Diary type thing, just a list of what I've been up to that day. And I've written down an excerpt here, which I'm going to read out to you. Changed a few words, but it's pretty much as it was. Sunday, 8th of September, 1996. The glory days. Daggy, short for Dagley, just what I call James. I'm Heather now, actually. Daggy and Daggy. Daggy has made a rocket launcher. It's made out of drain pipe that was probably attached to his house 2 days ago. This one's pretty cool though, because you don't ignite the rocket with a match, you actually just press a button on it and it fires out. It's radical. 1996. He wanted me to test launch it, but I said I wouldn't after the homemade shotgun incident. But then he said if I tested it, I could have that topless photo of Jerry Halliwell he's got. 1996, that was gold. We went to the top of St Nays, big hill, and I stood like a moron in a field full of sheep with a rocket launcher on my shoulder. Whilst Daggy took up his usual position and running a good 200 metres away, hiding behind a rock with his fingers in his ears. He invented this. I closed my eyes and fired it, and to be fair, it was pretty impressive, shooting at some big speed across the field. We were pretty chuffed, but then some ramblers came over and bollocked us. It didn't even go that close to them. Went home and had a 2-player on Streets of Rage 3. And 1 player on Jerry Halliwell, leave it. Unfortunately, and this is no joke, this is serious, when 9/11 happened, James got rid of all of his bombs and his guns and his nunchucks and his flamethrower and his own recipe for the Molotov cocktail, and he threw everything out because he was scared MI6. That is genuine. James did on his truth. Sad day. Right, you know that gun off Terminator 2? The one that it's got loads of barrels, and when he fires it, he spins round like a machine gun. We drew up plans to build that out of a strimmer. Instead, he turned his attention to other outdoor activities. He's always been a massive outdoor type, James. Most Sunday mornings, I'd be woken up by my dad coming into my room to hand me a house phone. Didn't have mobiles. And saying, "It's James. What are you doing?" he'd say. I'd be bleary-eyed and rough, been to Rhythm Station. You know the score. And James on the phone going, "You're not still in bed, are you? It's 10 AM on a Sunday. You're 21 years old. And you're in bed with a girl. You're wasting your life." He'd already been on a downhill bike ride on a mountain in Wales. We spent many a school holiday playing football, going to cricket, going on bike rides and fishing. One time we spent 4 days straight of our week off school fishing in Cloudbridge Reservoir before Jim told us there was no fish in it. It's fair to say that James is 1 or 2 years old when it comes to the outdoors. When I come home to visit from London, I still get a call to ask if I'm playing out. Which I love, still love it. In fact, we've been playing garden cricket this morning actually, on the day of his wedding. Don't worry though, Heather, I've written this in, this is a last minute gag, bear with this. Don't worry though, Heather, you're still the only time he's bowled a maiden over. It's a cricket. It's a cricket related joke. She knows. Are you explaining it? If you have to explain it, don't worry, I've lost where I am now. Keep explaining the same rest of it. James has never been a big drinker. He's never really been going into going clubbing. Much more preferring to play a game of football than do a 10k fell run on Boxing Day morning. Who does that? Honestly, man. Danny, I said, we said, where on earth are you going to find a girl with similar interests? We were never going to find someone who would get up at 7 AM on a Saturday to drive to the Peak District to cycle over a mountain. But along came Heather. And like a man in an orthopaedic shoe, I stood corrected. I'd like to end on a high, but there's more actually. That is a good gag though, isn't it? Thanks. A few weeks ago I was back home visiting my parents when I saw James and Heather walk across the back garden. It's communal, they weren't trespassing. And it was a Saturday afternoon. I just woke up, been down at Rhythm Station. I came outside to ask where they'd been. And he said, "We've just been up Seat Nays," there you go, "practising archery." And that warmed my heart, it really did. And I just thought, these two are perfect for each other. There's a wonderful innocence in James and Heather, one that enjoys what people really should be doing with their time. They enjoy the cultural side of life, physical activities, travelling, seeing the world. In fact, I've just found out now that they're planning a trip to South America for the honeymoon, which actually comes a bit of a shock, because last night he said he was just going to bang her for a week. That is as bad as it gets. I was going to finish on the low, but there's more. Okay, Heather, I thank you for today, for looking so lovely. Round of applause, everybody. And I also want to thank you for making a truly great friend, as happy as I've ever seen him. You've got one of those remarkable personalities where as soon as I met you, I felt like I've known you forever. In a good way, not like, oh God. I feel like I've known you forever. Thanks to Hayley, the bridesmaid, who also looks very nice. Girlfriend's here, sorry. And to the parents for making this possible. Kate, and especially Jim, please don't think of today as losing a son, but of gaining a permanent wicket keeper. She's good. Diane and George, please don't think of today as losing a daughter, but of gaining a Scud R300 Elbus ballistic missile. It's a good one as well, goes a long way. Well, it has been an emotional day. Even the cake's in tears. Hey, get it in there. Classic, yeah. That's why you've come. That's why you've come. No, I'm going to wrap this up now. Just before I do though, small bit of advice for you all on the issue of love. I want James to look into heaven, in fact everyone, I want everyone to do this now. You know, please face your partners, girlfriends, boyfriends, mistress, whatever. Face them, no, do it. Dobson, alright, you're filming, I'll let you off. Face them, look longingly into their eyes, hold that gaze. Stop chatting, stop speaking. Now, statistically speaking, you're looking at the person most likely to murder you. Just remember that next time you have an argument. This is the point where actually I read out any cards from people who can't be here. We've only got one actually. This is from James's. I just want to say this is unbelievable. This is from James' great Aunt Mary, who is 111 today. Can we have a round of applause? Wait, sorry. Wait. Sorry, she's ill. She's ill today. That's just shoddy handwriting. That really is. There really is only one more thing to do. Ladies and gentlemen, if you please charge your glasses, be upstanding. Heather and James, may your love be modern enough to survive the times and old-fashioned enough to last forever. Ladies and gentlemen, the bride and groom, Heather and James.
Heather and James.